Gary's World, celebrating important happenings in your life. Email days worth celebrating, birthdays and anniversaries, along with a photo to gdobbs@waytv.com. Gary's World is brought to you by Mattress King. We save you money.
6:30 on a Friday morning. Good morning to you if you're just waking up. Glad to have you with us and glad to have this guy with us.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm always happy to be here.
Yeah, Gary Dobbs is joining us. No icy roads on your way in, right? Everything's good?
No.
Yeah, it's just a little too warm. It's a little too warm, and that, as you know, Gary, it just is a matter of a couple of degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Things change, and ice and snow are so hard to figure out.
Hard to predict.
You know, the old crying wolf syndrome, it still works in the Tennessee Valley sometimes. But, you know, it's better safe than sorry, really. And when things are that close, and it's always that close around here, as you said, a degree or two.
Yeah, because we're not far enough north, you know, in terms of when it gets cold, it's, you know, up there, it's going to get cold and it's going to happen. Here, we're like right on the edge.
We're living on the edge.
Living
That's
on the
what
edge
we
like
are.
Aerosmith, yeah.
And that's what I like about the South. Bum, bum.
So that's good, though. No travel problems.
Thanks for the new cup. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah,
no
well,
problem.
I'm not responsible. That came from
That's
our news
actually
director.
Our news
Keith.
director, yeah, this is mine, but we got Gary a new Way 31 mug
I'm
as
proud
well.
of that, because all of my 31 memorabilia got blown away in the tornado.
Oh, that's right.
So you're adding to me a new collection.
Well, good.
So.
Good, very good.
And mugs collected from the 31 plus years that I was here. Yeah, I'm still here though.
Still here. Can't get rid of it.
I keep talking about me in past tense, don't I?
Gary.
By the way, on the radio show, talking about the no ice out there, we've had a couple of people call in saying that they were scared half to death this morning when they came upon overpasses that were white, and they panicked. And it's what they're salting it with.
Salt.
Yeah. But they thought maybe it was snow that just appeared. You know?
Wow. It's fine. No travel problems. And Nate is saying everything is perfectly clear outside.
It's okay out there. But I tell you what, we probably will have another round of snow and ice. February is always an interesting month in the valley. And so I went down and visited the police chief of Madison, Chief Larry Muncie, down there yesterday. So when we do have problems, here's some advice that you ought to take to heart. Listen to him.
Now, ice is extremely dangerous. Ice is different than snow. A lot of people like to put the two together, but they're not the same. Snow is easier to drive on. Ice, it's easy to lose control. It's harder to stop your vehicle, and the momentum just keeps going and going, and the chances are you could wreck your car if you're not paying attention. So, with that in mind, just try to remember the best thing to do is to stay home if you can. Don't drive if you don't have to. But if you find yourself in a position, you have to drive. If you get into your car, the first thing you should do is turn your lights on. Buckle up, make sure that you're safe. And then when you start to drive, slow down. Make sure you give yourself plenty of distance for stop, plenty of distance for other cars to interact. And then be aware, look where you're going. If you see a shaded area, expect the ice to be there. If you're going on a higher elevation like you have in the city of Madison, Eastview, Stoneway, expect ice to be there because the higher elevations freeze quicker. Look, if you see a bridge, there's probably going to be ice on it. If there's a culvert underneath the road, there's probably going to be ice on top of that. Anywhere where wind can get under and over it.
Well, Madison City school students are sleeping in this morning, so there's probably not going to be much traffic for the police chief to be monitoring this morning.
That's good advice, though, for when we do have
Absolutely.
travel problems. And a real quick greeting from one of Gary's World's favorite spots, actually more like Belinda's favorite spot, I think.
Hi, my name is Sandra. I work here at the Cracker Barrel restaurant here in Madison, and just want to let you know this is the best place to be when it's cold outside, and looking forward to seeing everybody come visit us soon, and letting you know that I love being a part of Gary's World.
All right, and Belinda loves you being part of Gary's World, too. They got the gift shop, and she's always suggesting things that Belinda would
I know, I've benefited from that.
Gary would like for you to have
that houndstooth ensemble that she brought for us came from there. Yeah, they have really cute stuff in that store.
By the way, I mentioned the radio show, but we're giving away Valentine's gifts on the radio show over on 800 1230 AM. His and hers gifts. We got a leaf blower from Buddy Small Engine, it's an Echo brand, and we got a recliner from Sutton Furniture. Now you decide which is the his and which is the hers, the leaf blower or the recliner.
Very good. That's a good giveaway. All right, thank you, Gary.
You're quite welcome.
Good to see you. We'll see you next week.
Send those pictures in to Gary's World, okay?
gdobbs@waytv.com or hit him up, Gary's World on Facebook.
Let's head over to Samantha Smith and find out what's happening in the weather this morning. Good morning. Birthday girl. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
What I had always wanted was a serenade
From Gary Dobbs. I know.
Thank you. All I wanted. It's like those girls that you see crying when they watch Beatles footage.
Yeah, you could faint to add to it. That'd be good, yeah.
Trust me.
She's swooning.
Remember that video? Do you trust me?
You
Trust
swoon.
me.
Oh, yeah,
That's
trust
falling.
me.
Would we catch her? We'd have to run.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You swoon, I'll catch you.
To the weather. We must talk weather this morning, and you'll notice we're a little lighthearted this morning. That's because we're not anticipating any major travel concerns this morning. Certainly some wet roads across the valley this morning, as we are seeing a few areas of rainfall, but it's mainly light rainfall. The heaviest stuff right now confined, really, well, now it's moving out of Franklin and Jackson counties, but you can see we do still have some shower activity here to the north and east of Scottsboro this morning, southwest of Scottsboro, down into Marshall County this morning, seeing a few showers north of Gunnersville, and we've seen those move out of Morgan County. We are dry in Madison County right now, although again, as you step outside, you may notice some wet ground. It's just much too warm out there this morning to provide the focus for that frozen precipitation, but that is a big issue to our north this morning. An ice storm warning now in effect for the Knoxville area. So if you're traveling this morning, maybe you're going to drive up 24 back into 75 and eventually onto I-40, heads up because it is quickly becoming a major issue. Snow for our friends in the central Appalachians, but here at home, just quiet conditions, just good old rain. Isn't that good news?